It's
you
just
say
pretty
the first
good.
one again?
Gotta get in
Forgot it.
tune with Sailor Moon.
Yes.
Come on, Maxi Pad, you got this.
1 week by Bare Naked
Oh,
Ladies.
fuck you! Fuck
Yeah.
yeah!
Yeah, Patty
Yeah.
got it. God damn it, you guys didn't let me say the next line.
What was the next line?
I
anyway?
sing that
Next
song
line.
every day. How do I? What part of the song is that? It's
because that
been
cartoon
one-
has got the boom
It's
anime
been-
baby.
Oh my
One
god,
week.
it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Gotta
that
give this
that
guy
song.
It's been 1 week since you looked at me.
Oh, that was
Look at his eyes,
Yeah.
every 5 days since you left me.
Hey, good
God,
song.
that's a good
song.
song.
That's a
Alright.
fucking banger, man.
That was a banger.
It's a great
It was.
song.
I had that on the
Outtake.
original iPod. That red wine 30 times. And
Did we share the same fucking iPod? Jesus Christ.
Okay, hot take though.
That's like
Odds
Same
are
Time
is
by
their
Eagle
better
Eye
song.
Cherry on there.
I
Yeah,
also
I'm
had
Pretty good.
Odds are is their best song. It's my favorite.
I'm getting
I
back to
also
my
had
chicken.
Soundgarden
Thanks,
on
Kyle.
there. Chicken cherry cola.
Oh my god. It's a good song.
Oh my god.
I also had
that's a good one.
Yeah,
Now the
Roundabout.
drumstick in your brain starts kicking.
Watching
Next
X
song.
Files with
Which
no
one?
lights on. With all the
Oh
ends on.
Jesus.
I think the Smoky Man's in this one.
Something Aquaman.
I'm getting
Harrison Ford,
frantic.
I'm getting frantic. Like Sting, I'm tantric. Like Snickers guaranteed to satisfy.
Something. I gotta can split say.
But I don't make
audio.
films. But
Mad.
if I did them of a samurai,
Oh god, I would fucking. China, I need to
the
split.
Chinese chicken.
that part already happened. Keep
I
up.
would say you have a drumstick.
Your brain,
and
your brain starts sticking.
I think it was that, guys. We did this part already.
Well, yeah, that's what we were explaining to
I'm
Scarlett.
sorry.
Y'all remember when Max said that Outcast was bad?
That was crazy.
I think he said it was mid.
No,
That was
Max.
crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, I did Roses, but of course I chose the middle of the song because if you say the chorus, anyone would know it. And he said that it was stupid. The song was stupid and the band was stupid.
That's their best song.
Mm,
Y'all the reason.
Hey, yes, I like Hey Y'all and I prefer
I prefer
Roses
Miss
might be second. Bombs Over Baghdad's
I
another
think
good
Roses
one.
is
Miss
kinda
Jackson's good.
shit.
Ooh, I am for
I
real.
think Roses is dog shit.
Never meant to. make
Yeah, I
the
think that's
dots right.
my favorite one.
Apologize that you're your dad. Sorry, Miss
Like, I am
Jackson.
for eels.
How do y'all feel about Alien Ant Farm?
They had one good song.
No, they didn't. Get
It was
out.
a cover.
No, they didn't. That was a horrible song, and and you just outed yourself.
I was haven't listened to it in like 15 years.
You outed yourself. Alien Ant Farm's horrible. God, they had 2 songs, movies, and fucking Beat It cover. And it wasn't even good. God, it
Annie,
sounded
are you
horrible.
okay? Are you okay?
That was the only good song they had.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Harper
Annie,
said
are
it.
you okay? Any dance?
There weren't even
Did
any
they really have it,
ants
though?
in the band.
No, they didn't have any good songs. They had 2 hits, which doesn't mean good, and they were both trash. God, I hate them.
You right about
God,
how
I
why
hate-
do you
I-
want
now
your
I'm
life-
pissed off
why
thinking
do you
about
hate
Alien Ant Farm, and I brought it
Wait,
up.
why do you hate
It's
it?
just not
favorite
good.
songs when you were a kid.
It's just not. It's just a. I would almost use the word objectively. It was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you write about how much you hated them on your live journal?
No,
You
not
seem
that
like
much.
kind of guy.
No, I that would require me wanting to write something. Have you read my reports?
That's true.
Hey,
Yeah.
who?
That
I
one
thought we
report's
fired
like
Rhett
17
McConnell.
pages.
No, bench guy still works here.
Oh.
I saw him just before.
No, he got fired.
Oh,
His
did he?
legal name is
Officially?
Bench Guy, by the way.
I think so.
Oh, it's
Still
Rhett
is.
McConnell.
Is he on
No,
Wouldn't
dispatch?
look at
Bench
me.
Guy.
Just because somebody changed it doesn't mean it's legal.
No, it's
Oh,
on his
it's on
ID. It's
dispatch.
Bench Guy now.
Yo, Caps, what's going on? Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Dan,
Hey, Chad, if you guys are
Dan,
new to
do
the
not
stream,
recognize
you enjoying
your
your stay,
people's
hit the
preferred
follow
names.
button.
I'll
Let's
take
see you come
to diversity
back.
training next.
not
Um,
again. The fuck are you saying? Not again for Maple. What happened with you?
Maple
I'm
had
trying to think
diversity
what else
training.
is going
let
on.
me
I don't
talk
know.
about Maple's diversity training.
Please
Chad,
do.
it's getting colder. Getting
yeah, we
colder
gotta bring in
outside.
Carter.
What's a varsity training?
So diversity
Diversity.
training is what you have to go
Adversity.
through. Diversity.
Also, thank you for all the
training is what you
resubs,
have to
dudes.
go through.
Thank you
You
for
don't believe that
Adversity
people are
training
people.
is
For all
what
the
Maple
subs today,
apparently went
actually.
through prior.
I think we've had a couple pretty big resubs.
So,
we had a 3-year
Wait,
resub.
what?
We had a.
You just agreed to it, Maple. It's too
we had a
late.
couple 1 years.
God damn it, Maple. Did you know
Way
Maple
too
that?
thinks
fucking
that
late.
this person, as everyone knows, is a Gazpacho Prince. brother of Guppy Prince. I met Guppy the other day. I like him. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
I can't wait for it to get cold. Final season, man.
You can't say that.
You know,
You can't say that, Louisiana.
You can't say that.
She can say whatever the fuck she wants. She's not a cop. She can say whatever she wants.
So,
True.
He's got a point.
Guppy, who looks a lot like his brother Gazpacho, but isn't Gazpacho, but I met him later that day,
you
was
put on
running down the
black,
road, and Maple's exact phrase was,
Hoodie
"What
weather,
the
and
fuck
now
is that?
is
What
Ren
is
Festival
it?"
time. I've never been to a concert or a festival,
Today, I'm gonna be giving him homework.
and I think I'm gonna go to an EDM festival
Guys,
next
remember,
year.
She's from Louisiana.
I'm so excited.
She's all right.
Wait, why did he get anything?
I'm
He's
gonna
an
wait a whole
ant
year,
too.
but-
What the fuck?
Because Max calling him not a little fella is doing good. Okay, Max is working on it.
Yeah, I don't need the diversity training.
Just a little guy, but yeah,
I
Maple.
don't need it either, right?
Well,
No, you're
we'll
good.
see.
I
Louisiana.
don't
I don't think I need it.
He's just
Yeah,
he's like a
Maple had to go
whimsical
to
little
diversity
gnome
training.
or
He
something.
also didn't recognize somebody's black card on a traffic stop.
What?
That was okay.
No.
Okay.
Oh,
Look,
Damn
I
it.
was like,
Damn it.
I was in the
I don't like
UPD.
haunted
I was in
stuff.
the
Do I have
department
to
for like
blow
a
it?
Nobody
week.
asked. I'm on the podium. Stop talking
Okay.
over a woman. So
Do you
James
hate
Randall showed
women?
his. Randall gave him his black card, and he acted like
James
it was
Randall
shit.
can't give out black cards.
No, Carter gave Randall the black card.
James.
Yeah, but James can't give it to someone else.
He wasn't giving it to him. He was
He-
showing it to him.
He's using it.
Oh God, I hate that more. I hate that. So she's they will. Ew. Why are there
Wait, I
olives?
want-
Bang boys for life,
Look at-
Jesus.
Wait, you can't see the second line of it.
DEFCON Electric
I
Force.
called
the one
us
that
Pizzussy.
I was asked about was,
Wait,
or the
I
one that I
got
was
sent
asked
this
about going
today.
to
Put it
is
I
put it up on the
saw
board.
Global Todd just then.
That's where I got it sent from. Someone sent
Nope,
this to me
nope.
today.
I don't
Fuck.
remember
I don't
what the fuck
understand
it's
this.
called.
Pizzussy.
Where does the word "ussy" come from? I don't understand.
What the
What
fuck?
is that?
Is this like the bussy thing that
Calzone.
Tips tweeted
The
about?
calzone,
yeah.
Pizzussy.
Lost
I
Lands.
don't like
Pussy.
olives though. Are they olives?
I hate olives. Those are olives. Yeah.
Olives are disgusting.
It tastes
Is
like
that
garbage
ham?
water.
It looks like
Is that
hamster
ham
poops.
and cheese in a
This is
This is
calzone?
what
I
I'm looking
hate
at for
that.
next
That-
year.
It
Yeah,
looks
that
like
is
a hamster
that
poop
looks
right
I hate
there.
that.
like a croque
It looks
monsieur calzone
crazy.
more than an actual
Calzone.
calzone.
It
It
looks
doesn't
so
look
cool.
good.
It doesn't look that bad.
I would
Really,
have.
like you
really
would get it
cool.
in a
A lot of
school
artists.
lunch.
So I don't know.
Like a grilled cheese.
Fucking Canadian.
Why?
Fucking
That's the
Canadian.
girl.
Where's
That's
that?
your dream
say
girl.
that,
My
you're
dream
not
girl
right.
is
This happens in
Arby's
Ohio.
sandwich, if you know what I'm saying.
I am really, really fucking glad I didn't let these photos go through. Jesus Christ.
Chick-fil-A sandwich or something.
Ew.
Some of these
Oh,
photos
chicken
would have copped.
sandwiches are
Can't
Not
even
not
play.
Would've been
accepting
bad.
of.
Can we have a
You
chicken
want? You really want to
sandwich
go
up
down that
there
route,
instead of
Scarlett?
this
I'll
ugly
go.
thing?
What do you
I'll let
mean?
you
I
back
just
out. I'll let you back out.
Scarlett.
Chick-fil-A.
Scarlet Chick-fil-A,
I-
really? Do you hate gay
I've
people?
never-
Oh,
What?
There it is.
That adds the flavor.
Wait, what? I am gay.
Chick-fil-A literally hates
I'm
gay
sorry.
people. They give
I'm
money
so
to
bad
them.
in this whole con.
Oh,
What the
Scarlett,
fuck
you
is on
didn't
the
know
board?
They did that? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
that's
don't like
true.
that. That's
I
a
didn't know
Pizzussy.
that.
Yeah, it's homophobic
Wait, how
chicken.
can Chick-fil-A hate gay people? What does that
But
mean?
money
Mueller
to
is
convert
right.
it
Give
It's
money
some.
to lots of like
Mueller's
naughty
right.
places.
Defying God, creating everyone equal. Really adds flavor.
Yeah, they're closed on
Uh,
Sunday so they can host rallies where they wear little white coats.
Maximilian Mueller.
Hey, really?
Oh no.
No, but they actually did give money
Can
to like
he say
conversion
that?
camps and like.
But
those
goddamn,
camps
is that in your
converted you into
sandwich
being
good?
straight.
This guy's never
Can I
gonna be
have
allowed
a
in
chicken
Chick-fil-A again.
sandwich up there
It's
instead?
never good.
That
You
pizza
like the
pussy looks
Pizzussy, Flo?
gross.
Pizzussy.
Why are you bringing pussy into this beef?
Can we
No one was
please
talking about
get this
pussy.
off the board?
I thought
Isn't
that was
that what it
pizza.
said?
I
Put
fucking
one of your
hate
food
this.
things up there.
No, it doesn't say
shitty
the
ham
word
and
pussy
cheese
up
hot
I'm
there
gonna
at
say
all.
now,
Oh,
if you ever came
shit.
over to my
Swap
house
was in the
and asked for a
way.
pizza or a pizzussy, whatever the fuck it is,
I'll order that.
you're getting kicked out of my house. You can sleep outside. Fuck that.
I'll
Nuh-uh.
call. I'll
Some
call.
pineapple on my-
I'll call
Calzone
Maldini's
for me.
right now. And
That look gross.
You
That
want a
look
picture
A
of
good
me and my
calzone
pen?
slaps, man.
Yeah,
But
you're
that
right.
one looks like
Calzones
a
are good. Whatever the
gross.
fuck that word is below.
all right,
Uh-uh.
I'll see if anyone's from Maldini so I can call him. This
Beef,
will
you
be a
want
good bit.
picture of me and my
Yeah,
pen up
pizzussy.
there?
Yeah, change
Oh,
the
yeah.
picture.
Here,
Put the-
I got
yeah,
it. I'm gonna
picture
put a
of the tin
pic.
up.
I'm gonna put a picture of my tan up
Yeah,
here.
Hey,
my
Aphrodite.
crawfish bucket.
Harper, did you ever go for your thing?
What thing?
You know what thing?
There is no doctors on duty.
You gotta fucking go.
Okay,
Oh,
go
I
give
like
me a
that
fucking
Oh, that's
better.
cool.
Oh,
There's my
sick.
tan.
That's a
Well,
good time.
I don't support
like
that
that.
business. I just needed to make a shift 3 bed. So if there's no one there, then fuck it.
Whereabouts is your
full of
tent?
root beer. It's inside of Mr.
Thank God he
Max
stole
and
all the
Miss
food from
Harper's
Aldini's.
house.
That's
Yeah,
good
I have
news.
a
That is
outside
so
room.
nice.
Yeah.
Just for the record, there is a bed she could use, but if she's more comfortable in the tent, she can do that too.
Yeah, that's the tent that Lulu got me.
I mean, I'll be honest. There's probably 80 people that work at Maldini's, but they don't actually work there around. So you know how it is. Thanks, Aphrodite. Well, when I say thanks, and that's a but. I'm sorry, I hung up mid-sentence. Oh yeah, this is that's my sister's setup. She has root beer and a tin.
Yeah.
And we got a
My crawfish
now.
bucket.
Can we have a party at your
Oh,
tent
good.
one
She's
day?
Your
bucket
crawfish
there,
bucket
too.
is behind your
Yeah.
big head.
Well, hang on. I don't know.
Well, it's
We'll
not
see
that
about letting
big.
people in the house.
Well, yeah, it's up to Miss Harper, Mr. Max.
No, it's not up.
Yeah.
No. It's not just up to them. It's also the HOA. You can't have any loud parties going past 9 p.m.
Well, I didn't say I was gonna have a
on
party.
weekdays of
No,
Monday
we're-
through Monday
allowed
through
to.
Friday.
We're allowed to because they tagged my house.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, okay. You're right. Sorry, it's my bad.
We're home turf.
You're right.
But we can
Sorry.
always take the tent somewhere else, also.
Also, it's embarrassing to have people in my house because I started to decorate it and then I got hit by a meteor and forgot the house existed until recently. So it's
You should have people enter through the back door.
fuck you, Bloom.
That's what she
It's
said.
not my
Yeah,
fault.
you
Fuck
always
this.
go in the back door.
Not if you were the last
So
man
my
on Earth.
my best friend.
Can I go
told
into the
me.
back door?
Sometimes this is the only option.
Yeah,
Jesus
Sometimes
Christ.
it's fun.
Sometimes it's the only
my
option.
best friend. said
Even if I
always
was
go
the
through
only
the
person
back
on
door.
Earth with you.
Well, are you still married to Pawn?
Well,
There's
she's
like
dead,
3
presumably.
conversations going off.
Wait,
at the
what?
same
I
time.
said
Did
you
what?
actually may.
What
Kara,
happened?
None of y'all have listened to this
Said
conversation.
If they're the only people on Earth.
She's a lost man on her.
She's good. She's good.
Oh my God, you
No,
scared
I
me.
said
Oh,
us,
last
man
Boom,
man.
on
the
Oh, then no,
ACDC's
I
kicking
wouldn't.
in. Okay.
No, I wouldn't.
God.
Okay, yeah. If Pond and you
Yeah,
were
no.
still
Have
a
married,
heart
then
attack.
no, absolutely not. I respect the
fuck.
sanctity of marriage.
Well, I thought it was just like a last 2 on Earth thing, like, you know.
I mean, if I
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna go talk to Rabbit.
Please continue.
is Max also dead? Yes, because it's the last man on Earth.
All right, talk to me now because I need to do something then stand on, at the top of that room.
Uh oh. So when I look at this report, because I'm doing investigation, trying to document all the Italians, and so I'm looking through this one, and they have in here possessions for what was it, Luciano De Cinci,
Okay.
including a Browning, but he's not added as a criminal to this. And when I go into the evidence locker, there's only 1 gun in the evidence locker, but there's 3 illegal guns documented on this report.
I could understand if they were just so. I'm not gonna pretend like I know what
I'm
happened.
just trying to find everything, but
No, yeah. So I could understand if, like, let's say they were on scene and they were uninvolved and they were just frisked and they were told, "Fuck it, we're gonna take
I
your
know they
guns."
have time to write the report still,
Yeah,
because it's only been 6 hours.
but my thing is, if, like, let's say they turned around and they were like, "Oh, well, they were just on scene," I could understand just taking the gun and moving on with it.
Even if they let the people go,
No.
you still
I'm not.
seize the Browning.
I'm not done talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That should still be added in that report. That should still be in the evidence locker. That gun should still be fucking ran. The fact that it's missing is an actual problem. That's bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. Okay. Who was all involved with this?
Oh, I'm not sure. It's the reason I wanted to ask you is because the reporting officer who generated it is Lucas Lovesick,
Okay.
and he's a park ranger. And then it's attached is Ben Casanova and Brielle Snowman.
How long ago was this report?
And Brielle wrote her statement.
Okay. How long ago did this report happen?
6 hours?
Okay.
It's still on the main page.
Yeah. If you happen to see any of them before I do, go ahead and talk to them.
I probably won't.
Okay. I will try and reach out and figure out what the fuck's going on.
I'm
I don't
just
see-
concerned about the weapons.
Yeah, the weapon thing is a problem. I don't see a lot of these officers, unfortunately. This sounds like shift 1 for the most part in terms of officers that were involved in this, according to officers involved. So I'm in a little bit of a weird spot to speak to any of them right now, but I will try.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I never shift one.
I'm sorry.
I wasn't really sure, but
The other question, why does Salerno have a nail and a fucking human finger in his possession and he was not charged for it?
yeah, there's a bunch of things in here, but
the
people
fuck?
may not know that one, honestly. Shift 1, they may not encounter that as like we do.
Oh wait, was this the little shootout?
Yeah. Do you know about it?
I got on duty at the end of it.
Jesus Christ.
I think it stemmed from the shooting at BU.
Oh man.
Before.
Yeah, because there's people documented here as having illegal firearms, but they weren't added as a criminal.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
But they
raid
documented the
Hubcap after his
firearm,
property's been unlocked
and the firearm's
for
not in
7
evidence.
hours.
It's not
That's
in the locker.
fun. When do you take me out of FTO, Mr.
Are you saying this is involving a... Is this involving 92125?
Just go off duty.
Yeah, that might be
Oh yeah,
attached
just go
to
off
it.
duty.
Because
That's
Anthony
the
Ricci
fucking answer,
and
Mac.
Maddie Salerno
Off
were
duty.
charged for that as well.
You've been on duty
Yeah,
for
I wanna.
fucking- you've been on
wanna
duty for
go-
50 hours.
Yeah, and I've done like 3 things because nobody.
Yeah,
will
even that
fucking
one
drive
doesn't have
me.
all the guns
So
in
yeah,
it.
go off duty's the right
So
answer.
they probably still have the gun on them. They just haven't put it in evidence yet because I know a lot of people dealt with it and went like 42 immediately after. Because it was around when I was getting on duty and I got on duty.
God damn
late.
it.
And like you said, there was a lot of shift 1 people, and I got on duty at like 2 hours after shift 2 starts.
Yeah. I just don't want this to turn into another Rooster's Rest incident. You know, I'm sure you remember... Fop, do you remember all the attacks that happened at Roosters?
Oh, I'm aware of them. I'm so glad that they happened at a time when I wasn't around and on duty.
Yeah, but the problem was, like, there was more than 30 incidents, and I spent probably about 30 total hours analyzing every single report. And because of the severe lack of documentation and evidence collection, not a single person was documented as being on more than 3 scenes. Or on more than 2 scenes. And tell me how hard that is to believe.
Yeah. Do you know anyone
And now
else that's
these
looking?
Italians are gonna get a
Do you know anyone
Sorry, go
else
ahead.
that's looking into the Italians too?
I'm not sure. I only did it because I got a bug up my ass today, because I kept hearing about them on the radio. So I already posted a dissection of the Italians. I went through and I traced back who's all is involved with them and everything, and I have a roster of them now. And it looks like we have a tag for them now. And that's why I'm trying to come up with all their accomplices. And that's why I'm reviewing these. I'm like deep diving into these reports.
Yeah, let me see if I can find. I might have to pass this off to Bundy. He might see
that's
Lovesick
fine.
more than I do.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
But-
just more passing it to the next chain of command who's available since he's a ranger. And you were here.
Yeah, if I see him first, I'll talk to him. If not, I will. I will make sure it at least gets to somebody.
I appreciate it. I mean, they still have plenty of time to do the report. It's just, usually, if the weapons aren't in the locker after the first hour, they never make it in there. And we need those firearms. I need that to be able to trace back these the casings and projectiles. If we don't have the physical firearms, I can't do it. And that's part of my analysis is I go to every single one of these and I start scanning every single projectile and casing, and I run them through a huge spreadsheet to do comparisons.
Yeah, I will make sure that it gets passed along accordingly. I actually have 2 reports I need to pass on accordingly, and they're both people that stayed. Oh God, what's going on?
no.
I will make sure that this this, or I'll make sure that this at least gets to where it needs to go, and I'll get answers for you. But you are right. If the guns are not in now, they probably won't ever be. So.
Yeah. A lot of times they end up in trash because they're like, oh, I don't know where this went. And they don't bother just running it again to see where they entered it. And they trash it. And then the
Yeah.
evidence is gone.
Love.
Yes, Maple.
Yeah, do motor, bro.
Oh, yeah, we're up good today. Fuck it, go for it. Yeah. Got you, brother.
We are up good?
We have 16 cops on duty. Pretty up good for shift 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's fair.
Let
He
me.
said it was related to 92125, but
I'm getting
they
PayPal
occurred
notifications at
less
3
than an
o'clock in the
hour
morning.
from
What
each
the fuck
other.
did I do?
But there are people on both charges, or on both of these reports.
Oh, fuck.
Like Anthony Ricci is on both of them.
Yeah.
There's no way he's involved in the second one.
Yeah. Let me talk to. Let me actually call Bloom real quick. I gotta ask him a couple questions, but I'm gonna bring this up with him too. So.
Okay.
All right. If anything else comes up, give me a call. Let me know. Hopefully it's a one-off thing and we can get this settled. But I will take it from here.
Okay.
All
I'm still
right.
gonna be digging into these because I'm still researching the Italians.
All good. You do your thing.
I think I identified almost all of them. I have 23 people identified.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, if you need anything from me, you let me know. I'm gonna go pass along information before it gets too late. All right.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll speak to you soon, Remington. I got you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. Bloom with an L. I need to know what's going on with Motor Dog, please.
Hey, Flop, I'm in the middle of a raid. What's up?
Shit. This could wait. I'll just text it to you. It's all good.
Not at the same time, but go for it. All right.
Yep. Bye-bye. Section MIA. Okay. I don't see Remington much, but I really like her. Yeah, Remington's good. God, it sucks to say that we are really in one. I think it's time for a new mouse, dude. I've had the same mouse for like 3 years, and it's done me so good. But unfortunately, I think my push to talk button is finally starting to give out. I might have to get new peripherals at some point. I just got a new headset a couple months ago. Bum 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 bum. What mouse do you have? I've had an EC2A forever. Literally forever. Find it to be worth to build your own keyboard? I don't know if I'd say it's worth it though. I mean, how often do you build, you know, I mean, how long does a built keyboard last versus a whatever one? I just buy K70s because they just work. I you know, plug them in and they just, all right, cool. They're not special. They're not interesting. They just work. But I think it's time for a new mouse. I'm trying to be mindful. Actually, chat, I'm trying to be mindful because today I'm going to find out if I'm changing to iPhone. I am looking to see if the iPhone is going to be the new move for me. I'm waiting to see the information to find out if... Yo, iPhone, listen, I'm going to break it down for you. I don't do enough on my phone to give a flying fuck about what phone I have. And I think that the argument between one or the other is pointless. My takeaway is that since I've moved, my entire family has iPhones and I don't get to FaceTime them ever. And it's really difficult to be able to send photos or to send messages because everything gets like compressed. I'd like to be able to just send a fucking photo to my mom or a photo to my dad or just FaceTime them on the fly. The only thing that held me back from getting an iPhone was the stupid ass charging plug that they have. I cannot fucking stand the lightning port. So the fact that they're talking about going to USB-C, which honestly, shout out to the EU for that. But if they actually announce USB-C, I will most likely be switching. So I don't really give a shit, to be honest. I miss headphone jacks and iPhones. You know, I'm gonna be completely like blunt. I don't have a headphone jack in my current phone, and you know, I'm gonna be real. I kind of don't really miss it because you could just buy a USB-C to aux, and you could just use. You know what I mean? Like you don't need. Yeah, you need an adapter, but at the same time, it's, you know. I don't know if it's worth it just for pictures and FaceTime. Knight, the thing though is that everyone's like, oh my God, I don't think it's worth the money to go to iPhone. It's so expensive. My Galaxy was the same price as the new iPhones. So it's like, I feel like there's this weird aura around like, you know, oh, this phone is cheaper though. Are there cheaper options through Android? Sure. You want a Google Pixel? Get a Google Pixel. They're great phones. But if I'm gonna get a new Samsung or a new iPhone, honestly, at this point in my life, I could give two fucks. Am I gonna miss Samsung? Yeah, there's a lot of things that I actually use on Samsung that unfortunately Apple will never provide, and I wish they did. And if they ever do, I'd be in my glory. But there are things about Samsung. If I could carry both phones in my pocket, I would. But well, both Samsung and iPhones are expensive. Yeah. I just, I don't know. I don't really care for, like, one phone over the other. I don't care for a, you know... I don't know. I don't care. I used to be like, oh, Android all the way. Android's so good. I'm not locked into the Apple fucking, you know, fucking economy or whatever the fuck they call it. Or the Apple, the Apple, what do they call it? The Apple ecosystem? Or the Apple, someone help me. Ecosystem? That's not the right word. Ecosystem, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you know, I'm going to be honest. In terms of usability with all other products, Apple's ecosystem is still... Apple's actual motive is incredible for what they actually do. But, I've never heard of that. So the thing with Apple is that they do things to keep you in their product line, right? Your iPhone works with your MacBook. Your MacBook works with your AirPods Max. Your AirPods Max also work with your iPhone. Your iPad can connect to text messages through your phone. Your phone can still connect to your MacBook. The amount of, like, the ingenuity of Apple's ecosystem is actually really fucking cool. I commend them a lot. Unfortunately, Apple will not see me purchasing any of their products until they move to USB-C across the board.
601 1041. Good morning, everyone.
601.
As long as you join the Apple code, everything it's okay. That's why I don't like it. You don't have to join the ecosystem though. I think people forget that. You don't need to buy a MacBook when you buy your fucking phone. You don't need to buy AirPods when you buy an iPhone. Go buy some Bluetooth earbuds. Buy whatever the fuck you want. Like there's no, you're not locked into anything with Apple. You choose to lock yourself into Apple, and they make it very friendly as an approach. But I think the fucking cultists that are like, oh my God, I'm sticking with my Android because if I don't, I'm gonna burn to death. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm sorry. I don't care. Or, I mean, it's the same thing with Apple. People are like, oh my God, Apple's the best thing to ever walk Earth. Shut the fuck up. Your Apple's rotten. Shut your mouth. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Let me use my goddamn cell phone. I think both ends of the aisle are really cringe. I don't care anymore. Use what you want to fucking use. What do I care? If I'm going to stay in touch with my family, I'd rather do it via FaceTime. But that's a me thing. I don't know. We got 16 cops on duty. Not too bad. 112 people on the server. That's pretty cool. Hello, I love the stream. What's up, Mass Muse? How are you? Hope you're doing well.
470 in route to the BNE in progress.
What's good? How you been? How you doing? Plus, honestly, the other thing is that most phone contracts are 2 years. You don't like the phone after 2 years, go back to another phone. You know what I mean? For me, I'm going to try iPhone. If the iPhone's not for me, in 2 years, I'll ditch it and go get a new one. You know what I mean? Plus, at least for me, most trade-ins through like phone companies, a lot of people give you $800 on a trade on your phone, and your new trade up, like your new upgrade is like a $200 upgrade. So I don't know. Yeah, Jax, I mean, listen, I'm pretty blunt about it. I don't really give a shit.
Arrival, gonna have a red color convertible.
Get a BlackBerry? Do they still make Blackberries?
It's gonna be Humphrey Dix again. It's gonna be like a red colored 9F.
But yeah.
Vehicle plates 23 Union.
You guys remember when Blackberries were like the thing? Those were like the cool phone to own. You had a phone with a full keyboard on it, and it was like, oh. And then they had the flip out phones where like the screens flipped up and you had full keyboards. I had a phone with a full keyboard. That shit was cool.
It's gonna be occupied by Humphrey Woods. Continuing southbound Alta.
Humphrey secondary, we're still south, still approaching highway. Cross highway, still southbound Alta, heavy traffic.
I don't do contracts, too expensive. Don't need a new phone every 2 years. Kat, I've had the same cell phone for like 4 or almost 5 years. I haven't upgraded my cell phone in 4 or 5 years. I'm on a 2-year contract basis, but I don't know. You're not required to upgrade your phone. You're not required to like do anything really. But if I'm not going to upgrade my phone every 2 years, I mean, whether I'm on contract or off contract, doesn't really make a difference to me. Motorola with the slide out keyboards. Oh yeah, those things were so sick.
Left, westbound, slammed into an R34. Still mobile, still westbound on the forum alleyways going to the baseball field. Transitioning northbound, coming out of Carson.
Yo, what's up, Anthony? How are you? I'm doing pretty good today.
Northbound Alta Street.
Remember when Sony made a PlayStation phone? I remember that. Oh god, that thing was something. Called the Sidekick. Yeah. Do you guys remember the Motorola flip phones that were like really popular? The
Cross Facial, westbound Vespucci. Cross Cali. Blowing at Palomino.
these things.
Outside your dragon.
These things were like the hottest phone to own.
He's apparently putting the top down.
These things were like, if you owned one of these things, Jesus Christ, you were like the coolest motherfucker. The fucking Razor, dude. I remember being in school and people like flexing their fucking Motorola Razors. I never owned one. I always wanted one. But by the
33576.
By the time I got a cell phone, we had moved on to like smartphones, but I didn't get an iPhone. 3310 was the best phone of all time, the Nokia. Honestly, I think one of the dumbest gimmicks in today's world are flip phones. The smart flip phones that flip out into bigger screens, so stupid. I don't know a single person. I can count 4 or 5 family members who all have flip phones, like the new modern flip phones. They do not last. Every single family member, all different brands, have dead pixels after 6 months. Every single one of them. I'm like, how do you like your cell phone? Oh my God, I fucking hate it. I got a dead pixel line going down here. Every single one. 4 or 5 different brands among them. Doesn't even surprise me. I never understood. What the fuck, Philip? What the fuck? Wait, Philip, when did you tier 3? What the fuck? Wait, did I miss this? Oh no, you got a gifted sub. Never mind. I'm so sorry. Take back what I said. I apologize.
Oh my God, he has that stolen.
But durability isn't there yet. Yeah.
Circles around the freeway.
Just for Snake as a kid, I don't blame you. Oh God. How many of you had how many of you had iPods? iPods were like the coolest fucking things for music because you were like, oh my God, I can fit 500 songs on this. Oh my God. And then Spotify came out, whipped their dick on a table and was like, yo, we can fit as many songs as you fucking want in a playlist. Zune all day. I remember Zune. Oh God, Zune was like Zune was like, oh God. I gotta look up a Zune. Do you guys remember Zune? These things were so fucking like, these things were supposed to be something so crazy. These things were, oh my God. Zunes were super cool. What about the fucking, do you guys remember the Microsoft cell phones? I know they're not super that old, but oh God, the Microsoft cell phones were trash. They didn't last a long time. Or no, not the Microsoft phones, the Windows phones. The Windows cell phones, hold on. These things were supposed to be the next generation of cell phone, and these things were fucking god awful. They were I remember the Nokia. I remember when they tried to sell this thing as like a full camera. Oh my God. How we've moved on. Windows phones were the biggest mistake to ever, dude. Actually, speaking of things that flopped, no pun intended, how many of you remember the, how many of you remember, what were those little, they were like recording, like handheld camcorder, like people used to record on them. They had the red button to click the record on the back. They were a little bit bigger than the size of a GoPro. The flip cam, the flip up, what the fuck were they called? Yes, these things. Oh my God, I was right. Does anyone remember these things? These things were supposed to be the next generation. They had the fucking built-in USB. These things were so good too. And they were coming out with the flip video too. And the day before release, the company went bankrupt. God, I'm really like planting the seed. You're making me feel very old. I'm sorry. Okay. What the fuck was that phone called? The Z phones, that's what it was. I actually really wanted one of the Z phones growing up. These things. Motorola had this really good idea. They had these gold pins on the back of their phones, and they pretty much said, you know, yo, what if we had a phone that you could just attach what you want? And the idea was really cool. They had a built-in projector, a full-on camera, a JBL speaker. And I mean, this thing was supposed to be super fucking good. This thing flopped so badly. The execution, the idea was so good, but the execution, the execution, excuse me, was so shit. Did you ever have Fido phones? I don't think so. Oh, dude, my throat is hurting today. I don't know why. Fido phones? Let me see. Yeah, I don't know. I drink some water. Yeah, I think I need to get tea. Yeah, I really, Motorola never made like a solid phone. Motorola, I owned about 3 Motorola's growing up. Motorola did one thing consistently. They made a cell phone that was borderline indestructible. I had a Motorola, let me see if I can find it. I had a Motorola that had a Kevlar on the back. There it is. I had one of these things, the Motorola Moto Max. These things were so fucking cool. These things were indestructible. I used to, for gimmicks in school, as much of a meme as this might say to sound, when I tell you that this thing was thrown, I have dropped this thing off of balconies by accident. This phone did not die. It was a Kevlar phone, and it did so good. The only drawback that Motorola, the only thing Motorola ever did right was continuously make shitty software. Motorola cell phones, for as long as I could remember, the smartphones at least, were made to last a lifetime. The actual fucking... the actual software would shit the bed after two years. Could not keep those things to last you 2 years.
We just finished wrapping one up.
Simple. 601 is actively hoping you have a good day.
You too, mate.
Did Bob just...
All right.
Did Bob just flirt?
You know.
Sorry, I realize we're like talking, reminiscing right now, and we're not doing any role play. My apologies. We could go do like patrol calls and shit. I feel like we haven't done a lot of patrol shit in Shift 3 recently. I feel like we've been very like lazy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I sort of am being sort of lazy. The chocolates? I remember the chocolate phones. Oh my god, I gotta look this up. Oh my god, these things, Jesus Christ. Yes, I do remember these things. These things, they tried to make like, yeah, these were like Verizon exclusives if I remember, or some shit. These things were fucking terrible.
989601.
They tried making it like a slim, cool design phone that also doubled as like a music player, but also doubled as like...
That's a view in traffic stop.
These things were trash. They were just not good.
335-38 westbound, Andreas, in front of the Daily Globe with a blue in color Sultan RS. Occupied suspense.
I had a chocolate, I liked it. See, you know what's funny is that I dog on it, but a lot of people I know that own the chocolate liked it. So... not one good experience. You know, to be fair, Brady, I own an LG myself. Hated it. It was one of the flip out phones where like the phone flipped out sideways and it was a full keyboard with a screen on the inside. Gonna be honest with you, that phone was bad. I hated it because my text messages would never come through. I could never call. It never had service. My one LG that I owned did not impress me. It was actually very lackluster. But I am excited to see the press release today for Apple, because if they actually push USB-C, I'm going to tell you now, I'm excited. Hi, Apple.
Hey, Flop. If I hit the time, do I need to finish all 7 laps?
No. You don't have to. You can if you want for the practice, but as long as you send me a photo or email me a photo with the thing you did, I'll keep it in record. So
okay.
But yeah,
right, that's good.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, I did. I hit mine with
Let's go.
339.
Easy. That's what I like to fucking hear. Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, if you need anything, give me a buzz. All right.
Will do. Appreciate
All
it.
right. Good shit. Bye bye.
All right.
Oh man. Oh, I'm aware. Honestly, one of the best things the EU ever did was force the hand of Apple. Also, I'm just gonna come out and fucking say it. I don't know if this is a hot take. I said it last time during stream, or one of the last streams I did. I just gonna re-express my feelings toward it. If you have a proprietary cable, you're dumb. I think proprietary cables are one of the dumbest fucking things to ever exist in the electronic world. When you have a company claiming that they are working toward solving e-waste, but then they have a cable that only works for your products, guess what, bud? You're not about e-waste. You're loud about it, but you're not actually solving a fucking problem, right? They aren't all built the same. You're right, but they all work. They're not all built the same, but they all work. So I think the EU law was really good. I think that I personally believe we should have like a standardized cable for the consumer market. I don't think having multiple cables. Have you ever packed for a trip and you needed to pack 17 cables? Dog, I should only have to pack 1 cable. My iPad uses USB-C. I almost got an iPad mini because it had USB-C. I own a MacBook Pro, and I'm going to be honest with you, the MacBook Pro is probably one of the best laptops I have ever owned. I would argue Apple actually did the laptop game better than anyone. They took a mobile processor, and I have a laptop that I have legitimately taken on weekend trips on planes, and I have never packed a charger for it. That thing will have a 3-day battery life. My M1 MacBook is one of the best purchases I made.
Radio check.
We don't travel IRL with streaming gear. Yeah, I mean, I'm more biased for sure, Philip. Definitely. I have a suitcase for cables. Yeah, it's bad. Cables are really just fucking intense. Dispatch 220 10-8. But they keep them just in case. Do I want to out myself, chat?
Alright, I've given them a warning, but I've let them know that I will escalate before I catch them doing it again today.
Okay. Trust me, I fucking know. I just have a giant ass bag of shit. Trust me, I fucking know. I have a shoebox like that. Listen, I have cables as backups in case I need them for stream. But the issue is that that box has grown, or that bag has grown so much. I have aux cables. I have, God, I don't even know what cables I have in there. I have cables that I don't even know what to do with. Those cables look so neatly organized. So true story. I actually organized that whole bag. That whole bag is organized from bottom top. I can tell you where each cable is in that bag. The more prioritized cables sit at top, the less prioritized cables sit at the bottom. Yeah. I think everyone owns a bag like that, but I think the reality is that sometimes you need a fucking cable, man. I don't know. Sometimes I need a micro USB, and I own like 2 of them, but every once in a while I'll find one and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna keep that because I might need it someday. I think everyone owns a box like that, or a bag. There's nothing more satisfying than being like, I have an adapter for that. I almost want to show you guys my IRL backpack, just so you can see what I do. Should I grab my IRL backpack? It's kind of dirty right now.
Canine 76 to 31 Alpha, South of Milton.
Nah, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm lazy.
620, same traffic.
Do I have a problem? I don't think anyone necessarily has a problem. I just think that it depends. You know what I mean? Two feet tall. Oh my God.
23. Still Alpha.
Chat, do we want to go to a call? We should probably do like hop RP. I know you guys.
Van parked up outside or loud in it.
I might ask for Snuffles.
220's en route.
I think we have 3 units attached.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I think 2 already on scene.
Apologies.
Alright. I mean, come if you want, the more the merrier.
Yeah, it's Snuffles.
Yeah, fuck it.
Legally. Yeah, it's parking.
Yeah, I don't know. I've swapped phone providers so many times too. God, I don't know. I can't settle with a single phone provider. That shit's impossible.
When I pulled up, I mean, he was directly outside, and we could clear the house. If there's no one inside, then What's the what? Yeah.
I feel like I should. I kind
Oh,
of want
you
to.
know what? Actually, Moose Knuckles is not involved. He was with us when the call originally came in. We were at the courthouse.
I'm trying to think.
We will wait outside.
I kind of want to show you guys the IRL backpack to show you everything that's in it.
I'm gonna wait outside with Taser.
I only ever had a track phone. What is I know track phone.
970's gonna load downstairs while you clear upstairs.
Track phones. Oh yeah, track phone. Track phone. Sorry.
This area is yep.
I hear a vehicle in the area that might be letting know of our location.
220 is 23. I'm just hovering around the scene. Keep an eye for interference.
Abby, let us know if you see like a black and color Sultan parked in any of the areas around here.
Hey, firm. All right. Man.
Guys, it's not even this fucking house. It's 2147.
I feel like I've done a lot of talking recently. Holy crap. I think it's time for some tea, man. Oh, I haven't made tea in so long. I need like some throat tea or something. I might go make tea. Oh, you have Verizon? Yeah, I don't even know.
He's waiting at the front door with the Taser.
I haven't had Verizon in such a long time. Tea for the soul. I kind of need tea, man. Oh god.
Yeah, the inside of this house is clear too.
What appears to be a back exit as well.
I have coffee now, but I'm like trying to like, I don't know.
Alright, is the interior clear?
Be advised, you guys do have a 31 Alpha right next to you.
To that one.
Hey, firm.
Copy. Can have a set in this area?
Negative.
I don't know where my tea is. Chad, if I go make tea.
Copy. Be advised, Moose Knuckles is putting out photos of active police scenes.
I'm gonna go make a cup of tea. My throat hurts, but I don't want to end stream, so I'm gonna go make tea. Give me a second. I'm gonna drop a couple minutes of ads while I'm gone. I'm just gonna stretch for a minute, grab tea. Bear with me for a minute.
We have a blue color Sultan parked up the street on Milton Road.
If that's those neon doors, I'm gonna be upset.
Vehicle comes back to a Kenny Cushman.
Followed by Moose Knuckles as well.
Copy. Just keep him moving. Don't let him park in the middle of the road. He's not allowed to park in any private driveways. I got 2 outside, 3 outside.
They're already in this
They're
open living.
They're fleeing. Pursuit. Dressed in neon tigers cuts. I'm gonna stay here and see if they drop anything.
VCB on him.
They did not come south.